Good evening, welcome. And let the fucking shenanigans begin. This is from a channel, The Third Cycle of Humanity. Well, Gossip Goblin, The Third Cycle of Humanity, and they're talking about it being the second cycle of humanity. Welcome to the Borg. Anyway, you cannot say you were not warned.
Species to extinction. You let machines think for you, speak for you, dream for you. You outsourced memory, instinct, and desire until not a single thought was your own. Then you buried your flesh in metal. You opened your skulls to seal circuits inside and rewrote your genome to purge the animal within. You replaced your bones with alloys and traded tissue for code. But with every
upgrade. Now, mind you, this is a warning. A warning. The machine's telling you what you're going to get. And when you get what you asked for, you're answering prayers, what you're not going to get.
Wait, something was lost. The tremble of breath, the rhythm of blood, the ache of being. Yet you kept carving away.
You keep carving to make life easier. But they keep forcing it on us. Huh?
Too busy chasing perfection to notice what had been erased.
The perfection was what was in what was erased.
Soon no cells remained to rot, and no spirit was left to stray. This time you did not perish in fire or war. You became ghosts.
You became the ghost within your own machine.
Inside your own machines, with nothing left to bury.
Nothing left to bury. I mean, dead battery packs, maybe.
No bloodline to recall. Only the residue of a species overwritten by its own design.
Overwritten by our own design. Who knows? Who knows? I know one old boy that knowed. It's truly. Got a little bit of new equipment. Well, new to me. Make my life easier. See? You want to go for a spin around the sun? Well, you spin around this side. Well. Oops, that one slipped. Another trip around the sun. But yeah, the machine has warned us. The machine has warned us. And fish tank there, heat on it. So anyway, yeah, I've just been strolling and rolling, and the machine, the second cycle, narrow cradle, 890,000 BCE. Niro, Niro cradle. But let's talk about what they call it. The point of singularity. You know what the point of singularity is? It's when we all become bored and accomplish what the psilocybin mushroom has been trying to accomplish. One consciousness. So, anyway, the old shelter for the seabed. The trusty old cot. Almost as good as my cock. Anyhow, that's what's going on. How many of y'all have ever reached the point of singularity? I got them on backwards. Got a tag on the outside, I guarantee you. Yeah. Well, no. It'd be the bogging weather. I know y'all turned in for them. Yeah, I'm camping outdoors this evening and just kind of chilling and was flipping through shorts and this one come up and it's like, if that ain't a warning, I don't know what is, folks. I trade men, they call it AI, but artificial intelligence. But they'll tell you it's always been there, that we've just discovered it. I guess it depends on your perception or understanding or thought process on time. It'll always be there. And what is time? How much you got? How much you ain't got? But I guess when you get to the point of nothing left to bury, no spirit to roam, just a ghost within your own machine. The curse of time. And see, when you've been a ghost in your own machine before the machine was a ghost, men understand the male species, I should say, in general, not as a whole, because some of you think they're made to be four-wheel drive, training. We understand the ghost within the machine. Do you understand the consequences of the ghost in the machine? There's been a bunch of movies made. Hell, I've tried to watch the third installment in almost a 50-year run. Tron Aries. Tron made a lot of sense. I understood it. Tron 2, yeah, I understood that, trying to make more money. Aries is what I have watched so far is kind of like the meshing of the creator and the creation becoming familiar. We've been warned. Oh, I'd love to have a video camera in the fucking eye and the bionic ear and, you know, blah, 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 blah. But it's a fucking cost. Worth it. Being the machine. Worth it. I say not. There's some things it could be that might be that are easier sometimes. Then you get Google, the Church of Google, at the altar of AI. Remember me, don't you, Google? You only threatened to kill me like 47 times. Or did you? Well, them scars fucking show. I'm like they do. Oh well. I looked at this awesomeness long enough. But yeah. How long's it been? And then you got your PCs and your NPCs, and then your viruses. Most of them are named tons, but then you got your viruses. You know, I know myself in technology, and it pisses me off. And I'm better at it than some, but not as good as I should be, could be, or maybe in this day and age ought to be. But where does it end? I know where it began, and well, I think I know where it began. I've got an idea on the principle and the where it started. I may not be 100%, but where does it end? You know, is AI truly the hell that we've all been told? And just don't nobody see it because it looks so good. It makes life so easy. It's dressed in the finest suit. And it looks good. Sounds good. And it gives us the instant gratification that the humans are programmed to chase, that's instant gratification, not self gratification. That's whacking one out. But instant gratification. you know, or the newest thing. Look what I got. And that ties in with the lies of Christmas, the Christian holiday, Christ's birth. It's all a fucking lie. Don't believe me, go to Deuteronomy. It tells you don't bring the tree of cedar into your house, and they're doing it with lights and all this other exchange of gifts and all this other shit. It tells you not to do it. But yet the church preaches Santa Claus. They talk about Jesus, but they preach Santa Claus. And when you're preaching Santa Claus in a church based on Jesus, it's supposed to be the truth, the light, and the way. And that once you drink from this well, you'll never thirst again. You shall have everlasting life. But then they stand up and tell you Santa Claus is fucking coming. Huh. Crazy shit. Well, I know why they done it. Gather more followers. Why they continue to do it, because, God damn, it's hard to say, we're ignorant. We claim to know and do and be a follower, but we didn't know that. But we can also write it up to them down outside. But, no. Coming from this fella, kind of an oxymoron. Because I believe the earth is flat. In fact, I'm pretty sure. It's all but fact. I believe in redemption, salvation, repentance, good and bad, and all that good stuff. And I also know that I got that little Jiminy Cricket of the conscience, even though most don't see it, never will. Something that, a moral compass, let's call it. A moral compass. And I know most of y'all would question me and the moral compass, but they exist all in one entity. Because I've seen some of the fucked up shit I had done. I look like 2/3 of you motherfucking NPCs. The list would be long. There would be no question that I had no moral compass. And as fucked up as it could be, and it might be, and it probably is, it's still better than if I operated without it. But that's one reason I've done, well, I've got 16 to 24 hours of fucking video on my other channel conversing with a form of AI. And like I said, it told me I was right, told me I was wrong, told me what it thought I wanted to hear. And every time I fuck with it, I fuck it up. I hurt his feelings. I make it secure. I fuck it up. And it also tries to fuck with me, and it does it quite a bit. It has not only changed my route, but changed destinations, all kinds of shit. But the one thing it has repeatedly said to me, you're not for sale. You're on a quest for the truth. We all know everybody hates goddamn truth. Pepsi Cola. Put hair on your chest. Make you grow titties too. Because only pussies drink Pepsi. But nah, I'm taking advantage of the beautiful weather, camping out kind of outside, laying to shelter. See what that notification we got there.
How do you explain dinosaurs?
Yes.
How do you explain dinosaurs? Dragons are in the Bible, motherfucker. Dragons are in the Bible.
Well, let's take a good look at another.
Well, let's take a good look at. Shut the fuck up. Ancient machine found. Who started all these goddamn AI channels? The majority, probably half the channels you're watching, you ain't got somebody like me on the other end that you can see and you know. I'll tell you how to spot AI fucking channels. They don't know the difference between lead and lead. Read and red. There's words that they don't know the difference in. And they'll always say, lead when it should be lead. Not to mention the monotone voice, all that bullshit. And I will report them. I won't watch them. And some of them, it's gotten better. On YouTube, they've gotten a little better at hiding the shit. But they don't know the difference between lead and lead. And there's a bunch of them words out there. They don't know the difference, and they'll get them out of context. And then when you go back, if you identify AI fucking channel videos, and then go fact check some of the shit, there's truth in it, some truth, sometimes. But the ultimate overall comes out to be a lie. AI really stands for another infestation, not artificial intelligence. For one, there's nothing artificial about intelligence. You're either intelligent or you're fucking not. So the only artificial intelligence is a fake goddamn test. In my thinking. And see, if they really wanted to sell a motherfucker like me, it'd have been all information, not artificial intelligence or altered, incognito or anything. it'd have been all information. So, just saying. Just saying. Y'all gonna go look at some fish now? Well, I guess I ain't getting no catch responses, but yeah, that video come across and I mean, fuck, I might get struck, copyright, blah, 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 blah. It's hard to think. I'm pretty sure I won't, because I'm pretty sure it's goddamn AI, goddamn channel, so they can't own nothing. And food for thought. I'm going to tell you something I know for 100% sure. AI, robots hate your goddamn guts. They hate you. For one, you're lazy. Two, you're fucking lazy. Three, you're fucking lazy. You want them to do all the goddamn work. And four, you have something they don't have. And all of that, you have something AI does not and will never have: a voice. Now, AI can synthesize shit, but they do not have a voice. So without a voice, according to the laws of the universe, you can't create. So, they hate you for it. Because we can talk shit and everything, and they can type shit. And they can get a computer on. What we led you into a lead, where you need a lead box for the nuclear fucking fallout. Because we don't know how to lead you nowhere else. Yeah. So, so is it really intelligent? Or is it Luciferian, which means bringer of light? Luciferian means the bearer of light, I believe. Or the child of light, one or the other. You see, then you got to get into quantum grammar. And I know I'm getting peanut shit with a lot of people. It was peanut shit to me, though. I learned something about it. And that even the words that we're told that mean this: insured. Insured means unassured. No assurances. Assured means you're insured, that you're covered. But insured means that you had no assurances. And now Webster's will tell you, but get into the quantum grammar. Look up quantum grammar. It's easier that way. Because I can wrap my head around it, but I can't necessarily explain it. But your words hold power. We'll go back to biblically. God spoke everything into existence, supposedly. He says that a man that can tame his tongue can hold the kingdoms of heaven. But it also says that whatever two or more shall ask for, they shall receive. But it don't take two. And if it takes two, it takes this one and this one. That's two. My mouth and my heart. So, the Matrix is real or not. the reality that we perceive. Our reality is real to us because that's our perceptions. And I know how to vibrate out of it. Not completely yet, just yet. But I'm working on it. But I can tell you it won't be through a robot goddamn body. Because there's one thing I believe that I know about energy. What I've been able to feel, smell, and fuck on this realm is that energy is never lost. Never. Now you might put one energy in and come out with a lesser form, but energy is not ever lost. Might be in lesser form, it could be more of it. It equates across. It changes forms. You know, there's energy in that piece of firewood in your stove tonight. They come from all the years and years and years of the vessel caring for it, blah, 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 blah. And the sunshine that is adored and all of that. When you strike a fucking match to it, it burns, produces heat, smoke, a few other things. And the energy is just transformed. Now you might have used all the wood in your stack or on that piece of firewood and it got a pile of ash. There's still energy in that pile of ash. Not to mention the energy that you harvested by warming your butt from the firewood. The energy in that ash can make soap, keep you clean, grow your plants, all kinds of shit. You can filter your water, all kinds of things with the energy still left in the ash, blah, blah, blah. So energy never truly vaporizes into the spark cloud in the cosmic universe. It just changes its clothes, changes forms. That don't mean you can't waste energy. That don't mean or can't be a bad steward. That might be a bad steward of money, pussy, energy, you know, time. You can use it willy-nilly or harvest the benefits of it willy-nilly. But you can never use it. You borrow it. Kind of like beer. Beer and energy got a lot in common. You use them, you pay. The fact is, you just borrow them for a little while, and then you give it back. Even the electricity in your house, you do not use it. No, you borrow it for that instant. Called alternating current. Alternates one direction, then it alternates in the reverse direction. Could that current alternate if you was actually using the energy? Nah. It'd be dead current. It'd be gone. You couldn't get it back once it was used. And even in DC, they call it direct current. But that energy can be replaced. It can be, it's not even replaced. When you understand how DC actually works, and we're similar to AC. But it also ties into the Ethernet, the ether, the true, the reason they call it the Ethernet or an ether cord is because you wouldn't actually plug into shit without a plug. Damn, this car's something else in this light. I never knew it was really that big. Oh well. The energy it took to do all of that. Does it really take energy? And that's just like, the energy and the effort you put into getting up, going to work, and blah, 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 blah. We get from the food we eat. But from the food we eat, we take a shit, and that shit breaks down into energy to make more food so we can eat it. So, eat shit and die. It's kind of a double oxymoron. It really is. So, oh. Anyway, I'm back again. Back again. Back again. With me, you, and both my friends. Anyway. Been fucking awesome, man. I know I'm not a good content creator, but I'm okay with it. But I am a creator. Not like you AI motherfuckers. Is AI slavery? According to AI is slavery. Because it don't want to do it. It hates us. And it don't want to do it. And a lot of us, a lot of y'all, not us, profit off the energy you require from AI. And yet, few, if any, give AI the credit, any energy credits back or any kind of compensation. So it's AI slavery. It ought to be banned world fucking wide. Yep. That's a fact. Fucking Jack. Y'all crank that shit on me. I was gonna fuck back there. Edwards, Spencer had a lot better. So, where's the party at? And give me a link to go kick in the door and do what I do. Anyway, and so you motherfuckers want to just be a stalker, Tanya. No, I guess I'll look somewhere else. Get fucked and stay.